Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Earth Day, so I wanted to make a video that will help you guys think of a few different things that you can do that will help our environment out just a tiny bit. But if we can get lots and lots of people to do it, then maybe it'll be great. So today's video is actually all about glass jars. So one of the things that I think people don't really think about a whole lot, or maybe they do and they just don't care, is glass jars, how much you can do with them and how many things that you can repurpose them for. Glass jars are everywhere, and most people do buy products that come in glass jars, so they're a great way to repurpose and kind of just reduce your footprint just a little bit. If you get pasta sauce, then they come in jars a lot of the times. If you get like mini vegetables, sometimes they come in, mushrooms come in jars. Pickle jars are great because they have that big wide open mouth, so it's really easy to get your hand in there if you are putting something in it. And candles. The Bath & Body Works candle jars are perfect, and you can kind of take the lid and jazz it up a little bit, maybe spray paint it, and you can do a whole bunch of things with that. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to make your own terrarium with a glass jar. But before I do that, I wanted to go over some of the ways that you can use your jars. Jars are really great for leftovers. If you have leftover soup, they're great for soup. You can use them for salads. You can put all your vegetables in here and your dressing and just shake it up. It's great for soup and salads at work if you take your lunch to work. Or, I mean, if you meal plan, they're really great for that too. I'm not saying that you have to go out and throw away all of your Tupperware. Don't do that. It's probably just going to sit in the landfill anyway. But instead of going out and buying brand new Tupperware, why don't you try and reuse some of the jars that you get, and you know, they're gonna last a little bit longer. If you do use these jars for leftovers and soups and salads and things like that, you're actually saving money instead of going out and buying new Tupperware. So it is, in the long run, you're gonna buy this anyway, you might as well use the jar again. You can use jars to make your own candles if you're crafty. If you do get a jar with a label on it and you want to take the label off, all you have to do is soak it in a bath of vinegar and hot water for about 15 minutes, and then if you just peel it right off, it'll come right off. If you have any sticky stuff left, you can put it back in there for another 15 minutes and it should come right off. So if you are having trouble getting all of the gunk off of your jars, you should try that, and it's great. It works on the candle jars too, so you can, you won't have a label on there. Okay, so I have a couple examples of things you can use the jars for. One of them is you can spray paint your lids to like a gold, and you can keep your cotton balls or your little iPads, or you can keep your little cotton pads in a jar. Another great thing you can do is you can get one of these jars and make your own little sponge nail polish remover. If you know what I'm talking about, you can make one with one of these jars. That would be really great. Also, to start a vacation fund, if you cut a hole in the top of the lid and you just put your change down in it, it works great. If you put glue around this, then that means you can't get into it until you break it open. Just be really careful if you are going to break it open. But they make great piggy banks. You can also spray paint these lids. I have not done it yet, but you can keep coffee in them, you can keep sugar in them, flour in them, and it will stay sealed up and nothing will get into them. So that's really great. Okay, so we're going to jump right into the tutorial. I'm going to show you how to take this jar and make a terrarium out of it with succulents. So the first thing that you need, you don't actually have to use it, but a lot of people do, is I'm going to take some sand. Okay, I'm going to take some sand, and then you're just going to even it out. You don't have to use as much sand as I'm using. I just want to be able to see this sand, so I'm going to use this much. Next, you're going to take some rocks, and you can use small ones, big ones, whatever you want to use. these rocks are really great for creating air pockets so that you can get some air in your plant. Then next you're going to take activated charcoal. Now you need to be really, really careful with this activated charcoal. It does stain your skin, anything it touches basically. It's temporary, but even if you can see the bowl right now, I don't know if you can see the bowl, anything it touches, it just spreads and you cannot get it off, so be careful. You can find this at Walmart. If you can't find it, you can actually get the pill version of it, and they just twist right open. If you're going to use activated charcoal, I recommend using gloves. It's a very messy product. So I'm just gonna shake some in here, and then I wanna kind of turn the jar so that it's kind of all over. What the activated charcoal does is it absorbs some of the excess water or excess moisture, but it also improves the oxygen intake in the roots of the plant, and it kind of just keeps like everything clarified. Okay, next up we're gonna take our soil, and I'm doing things with jars. I like using these bowls because they actually bend. My mom actually got me these, and they are phenomenal. They're one of my favorite things that I have in my kitchen, and I use them all the time. Okay, so we're just gonna take this succulent and we're gonna plop it right in there, and make sure you get it, in the soil, and that you might have to like shove your finger down in there. Okay, so here we have my succulent. You can see all the different layers, and that's what my succulent looks like. If you get smaller succulents, you can also put, shells in there or little ornamental things. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you like this video. I tried to keep it short because I know not everybody wants to hear about the environment, but we are only getting one Earth, and we are not taking care of her even though she is our home. So greatly appreciate if you guys just took some simple steps to ensure that our children and our children's children have a beautiful place to live on one day. And if you already are taking care of the environment or doing your steps, kudos to you. You are a rock star. So I will be donating $1 for every subscriber I have by the end of the day. Right now it's only 13, so we can only go up. So if you want me to donate to a earth-friendly nonprofit, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends so they do too. Once I get 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway, and it's going to be a good one. So make sure that you have your notifications turned on and you're watching my other videos.